since we have a TikTok star, I feel like he would be the guy to make the new intro music.
I know, yeah. Well, you don't make your own music.
I don't make the music. I could dance to it if you
Yeah.
want.
Oh, we need like a video intro.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a TikTok version of an intro,
We'll
like
have
him dancing
My face over
to a
top
song.
of it.
Or a cool transition.
Oh yeah, maybe a deep fake.
Yeah.
So you could actually look like you can dance for once.
That would be wild. That would be really great. All right, guys, welcome in. Another great podcast with the Two Dumb Idiots. I'm Nick,
I'm Kevin.
and this is our guest today, Sean. Sean, say what's up to everybody.
What's up?
What?
I'm the third dumb idiot.
That's right. You're the
Hey.
third. We don't like to insult you, but you're an idiot when you're on this show. So appreciate everybody joining in. We're probably going to have some people trickle in. Say what's up. Coda Bear, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. 10, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. And we got a subscription. Paul with his Ramathorn with a subscription. Appreciate that, man. Right
Keeping
off
that train going.
Right off the bat, appreciate that, man. We have a really great show for you guys today. We have some improv. We're going to have some fun quizzes. We might show you some TikToks. We're not sure what's going to happen, but we're going to try and keep it fun and lively. Let's go ahead and start off here with any shout-outs. We like to shout out anybody that's doing good things. Lamb, you got anybody to shout out?
There's lots of people out in the world doing good things, so I'm gonna shout them all out.
Okay.
I'm giving everybody on the planet Earth a shout out, except for like 3 people.
All right, we're moving past.
They know who they are.
I'm gonna agree with you. That's my shout out.
That's it. Shout out with everybody. What's that going on? Shout out for Frank's birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, Linda, welcome in. Appreciate that. Yeah, shout out. That's right. Yeah, little brother got a birthday today. Appreciate that. Little birthday. I don't even know what it is. 29, 30.
30.
30. Once you get to like above 29, you just, just
30 is the last one you count.
You turning on my headset here?
Do you have your headset down?
Oh, no. I think you just turned mine down.
Oh, I turned yours down.
Yeah,
that's why. I'm
that's-
trying to turn mine down.
Yeah, I keep
so
hearing
much
less
better.
and less. And I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, okay. That's way better.
Dirty 30. That's right. All right, so let's get started here. We like to start every show on a really positive note. So something that we have started doing with the show is a little thing we call humble brag. We've had people on here share their artwork, share some of their craftsmanship. Maybe if you're losing weight, we had somebody that started their own gym that was a teacher previously. So anything that you're doing great in your life, maybe you don't want to brag about it yourself, we will brag about it for you. So that's kind of the idea. Today actually was really random. We didn't have anything for the segment, and then I saw something on Facebook, and it actually kind of jumped out at me. So it is actually one of our listeners. He is actually our moderator in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, so Ramathorn there. Well, actually, really a cool story. So he lives across the street from a single mom with kids. I don't know. It doesn't look like she had a lawnmower. I'm sure she just didn't have time to do it. So there is my cousin in the middle of the Florida sun, baking, out there cutting what looks to be 2 or 3 foot long grass for this lady.
Fun fact, lawnmower broke halfway through, finished it with a pair of scissors.
Well, that's a true
Allegedly.
story. Allegedly. That's a true story, allegedly.
So you said you have these buttons. Can I press one for him?
Yeah.
Can I hit like an applause button for him?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
For
I'm
me?
gonna play with these buttons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Is that the applause for me?
No, that was
Oh, it's for Paul. Yeah, that
for
makes
the
more
guy mowing
sense.
the
That makes
grass.
way more sense.
We haven't given you an applause in a very long time.
I noticed.
Yeah. Hey, from ATL. Appreciate that. There we go.
Sean, Coda
Bear-
Bear wants to be your friend. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm friends with everybody.
All right.
What's up?
Hey,
Easy-
Sean. All
easy-
right, Coda Bear, you're in.
Easy friendship. Bam. Just made right there. So yeah, just shout out, man. Like I think it's really cool that somebody's out in their neighborhood helping somebody just out of the goodness of their heart. They're not, getting paid to do it. There's no, push to do it. He just thought it'd be a nice gesture. If you've ever had to cut grass in the heat, it is not fun. If you've ever had to cut grass above a foot, that is an actual workout.
Usually you gotta
Awful.
put it on top, cut it a little, and do it again.
Yeah.
Like you gotta. It ain't no
So very cool, Paul. Round of applause for you, man. Way to spread some positivity, man.
out there killing it.
I love it. Other positive story today, like we always cover, Tanzania.
Yeah, that's we actually surprisingly don't have a button for this.
Yeah,
we
this
do
is-
it so often we probably should.
Tanzania. We just thought this was a cool story. A miner in Tanzania found Tanzanite? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tanzanite?
Because it's the only found in Tanzania. It's very extremely rare and only so far found in Tanzania.
One of the things I like about you, Lamb, you always come in here with a random fact that I didn't even know you read the article. So
Of course, bro.
Appreciate that. Oh yeah, he found a diamond worth millions. I think they said 3 million is a
Tanzanite, bro. It's
Tanzanite.
not a diamond.
Okay, well it looks like a diamond.
It's actually more rare than diamonds. Way more rare than diamonds.
There you go. Tanzanite is going to sell it, and he's going to build a school for his area and a health facility, and not just keep it for himself. I think that's really cool. We like to shout people out like that.
Also, out there killing the game with 30 kids.
Oh my God, that's right. That was the weirdest part of the story. 30 children.
Well, he needs to find that.
So you got 30 kids and then 2,000 cattle, right? You had 2,000
Oh,
cattle.
that's right. 2,000 cattle, 30 kids, and he finds a diamond. So I felt like that was diamond.
Tanzanite, bro.
Look, it looks like a diamond. I can't help it, dude.
Well, did you hear about I don't know the exact details, but was it a kid or someone found a diamond at Yosemite?
No.
Hiking? It was like maybe a year ago.
No.
Yeah, I was like, I wish
Just
I was
on
at
the
Yosemite.
ground?
Yeah, like
Do you know what it was worth?
it was like
$11.
Oh my
No, it was
gosh.
a lot.
Just like
Somebody just carrying around in their pocket.
Yeah,
just
they
fell
thought it
out.
was like
I
a
think it was
crystal.
like a raw
Yeah.
ore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my! I would love
I
that.
don't know.
I want to go gold sifting one day in my life. I do want to do that. I know I'm not going to find anything, but I just want to.
Maybe you find a couple flakes.
Yeah, give me something.
Enough. What we should do, I got you. I'm going to buy you a bottle of Goldschlager, and then you can pan through that for the gold.
But
Guaranteed gold, buddy.
pass out before I even get-
Guaranteed. No, you sift it. I'll let you sift it through a sieve
No,
or
I
whatever.
gotta drink it on the way
collect-
down. Otherwise, it doesn't
Burn
count.
it.
Otherwise, it doesn't count. All right, let's move on here. You got a funny.
I have to talk about this. I don't know what's going on.
I know you said Yosemite, and I was
Yeah.
thinking of Trump. You're saying Yosemite, so I
Yeah.
had to at least laugh at it because it's almost impossible not to.
So apparently, Kraft Macaroni and Cheese out there decided to shake it up.
Shake it up.
They're shaking up the breakfast game.
They're bringing in brand new items.
Brand new items. It's called mac and cheese for breakfast.
Wow, that sounds very similar to one of their other items, mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's literally the exact same thing. They just put for breakfast on the box.
Who thought it was a good idea? Like, every company you look at, like cereal, I mean, even like Wendy's. I mean, everybody's trying to have a healthier breakfast, and Kraft Mac and Cheese decides
Just
what's
eat the
going.
just eat the mac and cheese.
Yeah, just eat the mac and cheese. This is the
It's
best.
fine.
This is the best answer they came up with, and not like let's change the recipe. Let's go
Nah,
low.
people like it. Let's just like it's like Taco Bell inventing fourth meal.
Yeah.
They're just like screw it. We'll do breakfast.
It's like McDonald's saying we got you a new breakfast sandwich. It's called the Big Mac. It's like no, we've seen this trick before.
Yeah. We got another new follower, Barnes Arb.
Barnes Arb. Oh, I know who that is. What's
Nice.
up, Barnes Arb?
Barnes Arb.
That's
So remember,
Mr.
you have to
Anthony.
create your name. So that's the name he decided to create.
that's
That's what he went with.
I do. I think half.
We know who that is.
The
but-
most difficult part of our job is reading the names on there. Nobody makes it
Hey,
easy.
yeah, that is you.
Yeah, that's me. That is you.
So I just do want to go back to the breakfast and the mac and cheese
Yeah, me.
because it would be a great TikTok hack. There's life hacks under TikTok.
Yes.
And you could put it in a waffle maker.
Oh,
Mac and
waffle.
cheese and a waffle maker.
Now,
Mac and cheese waffle.
now, if it's a waffle, is it breakfast? Is that like a guarantee it's breakfast?
We have had this argument before. I think there are breakfast foods. I don't think you can just form it in the shape of like if I like made something look like an egg, now it's a breakfast. If it was like a cake, I don't think it counts. But that's just me. I don't know.
But I actually had a cookbook called Will It Waffle.
Will it waffle?
Yeah, it was all about like things you could turn into waffles.
And it was
It was fantastic. It was actually there were some interesting ones and some I was like nah. Like some of them was like you like basically make an omelet like
Okay.
in the waffle maker. And
see that.
one I really liked was the pre-done cinnamon rolls.
Oh.
You just take those and put them in the waffle maker and cook it that way.
Oh man.
Yeah, stuff like that. Stuffing waffles
The
where you
mac
get
and
it like
cheese sounds
crispy.
good too. 'Cause
Yeah,
I like that crispy,
ooh.
little crispy cheese.
A lot of things, anything that needs like that the crispy outside is the best.
If you
I
put
think
an
is the
egg
waffle.
on it.
Yeah.
Does it become breakfast?
Now,
Close.
yeah.
There's something there.
There's actually a spot around here called Blue Jam Cafe,
Uh-huh.
and they have a breakfast like scramble that has macaroni in it. It's not macaroni and cheese, but it's like macaroni worked in with eggs, cheese, bacon, ham, some chives, all sorts of stuff, and it is delicious.
I mean, we were just talking about this the other day. In Europe, I mean, they start with like ham and cheese. It's just like a breakfast. That's just how they start. So,
True.
I guess anything. I mean, I guess anything could be breakfast anywhere. I don't know if I'm into that.
If you eat it for breakfast, is it breakfast?
No. I argue that I argue the United States has called things breakfast that are not. Like if you take a waffle, cover it in like peanut butter and chocolate
Ice
and whipped
cream.
cream and ice cream. It is no longer a breakfast. You're lying to everybody as far as I'm concerned. But you
But
know
I
what?
ate it at 8 a.m.
At Denny's.
Yeah,
You know?
it's got to be breakfast.
It's gotta be breakfast. And lies. Like cupcakes. Like, do we just take the icing off and now it's a healthy muffin? That's a lie. It's an absolute lie. All right, so let's go ahead here and move on.
We want to get into our guests.
That's true.
Into it.
We have a
Wow.
great guest today.
Right.
He's a very popular TikToker. He has delved into the YouTube world. He has
Instagram.
Instagram. He's been all over the block.
Do you have a Twitter?
I do. You can find me at Sean Renzetti at all of them.
Oh, Sean Renzetti at all of them. There it is. Just covered the whole bases right there.
Because, yeah, we're not good at social media, so this is part of why we brought you in, because
That's actually legitimate.
we're going to hire you
Perfect.
in exposure. We're going to pay
it's
you in
just crossing.
exposure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to have you work.
I
work your
legitimately
magic for us.
hate plugging the show. It's one of the things that I've talked about in the show is that I hate plugging it. So
Let's do it now since we got to get it out of the way.
You got to plug it.
Yeah, I
It's all
know.
about-
We gotta
it's
plug.
part of it.
It's gotta.
All
All
right.
right. So we're the Two Dumb Idiots podcast on Instagram. If you're here brand new, hit that follow button. It helps us out a lot. If you have a Amazon Prime, you can link it to Twitch and you can give us a free subscription. It costs you nothing, but it does give us a couple bucks and it helps us keep this thing going. So
Yeah.
appreciate everybody hanging in though. And like I said, let's get right into our guest. Our guest is awesome. That's a really cool.
Thank you, Paul. Throwing it out there. We
Yeah.
also have a YouTube page. We're going to be dropping more things on the YouTube page upcoming. You'll
Hopefully.
see them.
Which people should go to, because we did do a behind the scenes
Yes.
for my page that I'm going to drop soon.
Yes, and
Yes.
we'll link it to Sean's, and we'll do
And
all
I made
sorts
them
of
do
things.
a TikTok.
Yes,
but-
we'll get to that. Wait, don't be giving everything away.
He forced
We'll
me
get
to
to that.
dance.
Yeah,
That's all right.
We got
I'm
stories,
sorry.
folks.
There
We
you go.
got stories.
All
All
right.
right. So first, I talked to your husband prior to this to get some interesting information
Is
about
there
you.
a dun dun dun?
We need one.
We should.
Yeah, we got to add that button for sure. But basically, he told me first one thing that I thought was very interesting. You were born in Hollywood, Florida,
Yes.
and wanted to always become basically in the movies a Hollywood person.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was an interesting little precursor.
Hollywood, Florida is.
Fun fact.
And there's Hollywood, Maryland. There's a bunch
Yeah,
of
no,
them.
I thought that was. I thought I was thinking of a celebrity, but I don't think he's born in Hollywood, Florida. Sorry.
It's more so that I don't forget where I live.
Just
Easy.
I moved from Hollywood to Hollywood. That's it.
What age did you move?
I moved in 2012.
2012. Okay, so it wasn't like you.
So
haven't-
we're not gonna do the math.
No, I'm just saying.
He was
no,
younger than now.
No, I'm just saying
Younger than now.
you didn't live there like until you were 5 and then come here. Like that was your permanent place.
That's,
Okay.
That's my home.
Okay.
All right. So, in that vein, since you are from Florida, you are apparently a Disney buff.
Well, not a buff.
Well,
but I
that's
do
not
like Disney.
according to your husband.
Oh,
He
no.
said that you're a Disney buff. So we have prepared a Disney quiz. All right. So
You're welcome.
next, what high school did they go to in High School Musical?
Oh, I might know this one.
Really?
I mean, just because I thought I heard it was filmed there, but I don't know. I really don't know if this is right. I could be completely wrong. But I thought it was filmed at Hollywood High.
No,
No. Okay, that was my
it was
guess.
filmed in Utah.
Utah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that one. Dang it.
Thumbs up. Somebody.
I love it.
Somebody said PP and somebody gave me a thumbs up. So I assume that means we're back.
That means we're good.
That's good. All right.
If I don't know the answer, make sure you comment and give the answer to help me out, because I can see the comment screen.
Yeah, that can help you a little bit. All right. What do you got, Lamb? What's number
So
two?
it is East High, the East High Wildcats.
Wildcats. I knew that.
Yeah, the Wildcats.
okay.
All right.
Dang it.
I've
This
never
one's
seen
for
the
you.
movie, so-
What year did Disney World open?
Oh boy, Disney World.
Disney World, not Disneyland.
I'm not as much of a Disney buff as I thought I was.
What year did Disney World open? That was the question?
Yeah.
I was just watching a documentary too on Disney Plus.
If I had to guess,
I-
I would imagine it's not as far back as I think. So I would imagine maybe like 19.
I would say in the 60s.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say 1969.
68.
71. Nick gets it.
Yeah, we were close.
Ah,
that was close.
that was
really-
close.
Yeah, all right, we're locking in on something.
All right. All
Somebody get what did somebody say? 1981. Little late. Disney World over Disneyland. Whoa, shots fired.
Disney World. I have to
Oh.
agree. Disney World over Disney.
I would say so too. It's so
Yeah.
much bigger.
I've always grown up going to
Yeah,
Disney World.
me
and
too.
the
I was an
first
East
time-
Coast guy. It
First time
crushes it.
coming here, I was like, "What happened to the castle?"
Yeah, exactly.
I've actually been to both, and I would say that they both have different things to offer. But the one in Florida is like a absolute must multi-day event.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
one,
yeah.
the California, if you get everything done, you could probably get most of it done in 10 hours if you really.
If you're willing to get there at opening and stay till close and really like,
Which I've done numerous.
yeah.
times.
If you're
Do
a
it.
hustler, you know?
Yeah, you gotta hustle.
Yeah.
All right. This one I just thought was interesting. I had no idea what this one was.
Great.
But who was the youngest Disney princess according to the story, and how old was she?
Wow.
The youngest Disney princess.
According to the story, like that takes place during the actual like fable, I guess, that it's based on.
Easy question.
This was a
Yeah.
very hard one. This is not. This would have been
Wow.
probably the end, but there's a bunch
I'll
of
let you answer this one.
there's a bunch of Disney princess ones, so I wanted to
I literally can't
spread
think
'em
of
out.
a Disney princess off the top of my head.
Tangled.
No.
Oh, dang. I just made it up.
Good choice.
I have nothing.
Snow White.
I was going to say Snow White. That was gonna be the first one.
Want to take a guess on how old?
I would say 14.
Hit it on the head.
What?
14.
So she's-
according to the story, she's 14.
Wow, that's. Man,
think I knew
she
that.
looks like a grown woman in
Yeah.
that thing.
And it's all about kissing to wake up.
Yeah,
right?
I was just about to say, isn't there
She's
kissing
14.
in
I
this
know.
thing?
She's 14 years
Yeah.
old.
Oh, somebody said Belle or Cinderella.
Yeah.
That would have been two
Oh,
good
that would've
guesses.
good.
Yeah. All right.
Paul said I felt bad for knowing this one. He actually said he said Snow White for 14.
Oh, Paul. All right. What was Mickey's first words? Good choice. There you go. Actual words,
I actually
not
give you a-
noises.
Yeah, I'll give you a little pause.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
Off the top, pretty good there. What?
Mickey's first words.
I love you.
Any guess, Sean? Or are you going with?
I couldn't even take a stab.
If you got this,
Was
Paul.
it-
If
was
you
it-
get this, I'm gonna.
Was it Ahoy or something?
No,
Like, was
close.
It,
I think you.
It was on the pirate. It was
No,
the
you're
fucking
thinking Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. But it was actually hot dogs.
Hot dog.
Wow.
I was close. I got the hot
yeah.
hot dogs.
He definitely got the first sound
Yeah.
right. You know. Somebody said they went to the one in
Hot
France. You ever been to the one in France?
I have.
Really? Better than one in Florida? No.
No.
Okay.
No,
No.
it's
I
just
was
different.
curious.
It's cool because of the different language and how they like interpret everything.
Ah,
But-
actually, yeah.
and
dude.
it's beautiful.
Apparently, Paul knew that one.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Punch me. Hot dogs. You just
Hot
screamed it out.
dogs. All
Love
right.
it.
What year did the Mickey Mouse Club premiere on TV?
Mickey Mouse.
I have two Mickey Mouse Club ones. This
I was like,
is
there's
the
two?
harder of the two.
Is it? I mean, there was two. There was two cats.
The original, no, like Mickey Mouse Club was on like the original when it first premiered.
What show did it come on?
Like
What channel?
1952.
65.
55, close.
55.
Very short.
Way.
All right, three famous
If
singers
you
were on
wouldn't
the.
have said 55, I'd have been in like the 80s. Like
Yeah.
literally, your guess helped my guess.
There were three famous singers on the Mickey Mouse Club all on the show together in 1993. Who were they?
Justin Timberlake.
Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera.
Damn!
Yeah.
Get it out. I only knew one, so I'm glad you did.
There you
Yeah,
go.
let's go. Yeah. I knew Justin Timberlake was on it. That's why I said I would have guessed 80s because I didn't even know it went back that far. So it started in 55. Was it always just? It was never cartoons. It was always just
Always
people.
live.
Always live.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Who's the only main character in a Disney film that doesn't speak for the entire movie?
Wow.
Doesn't speak for the entire movie.
Yeah. It's one of those ones you'll know it or you'll be very mad you didn't guess it.
Is it that bird on Aladdin, the guy's shoulder?
Iago?
Is
No,
that who
he
it is?
talks.
He talks
He
the
talks.
time.
Oh, he
Let's
talks.
go with Godfrey.
Yeah, that's right. That's what
He talked
Is
way
it-
too much.
Wally?
Wow.
Good idea.
That is a good idea. I
Because
don't.
he does.
Technically, I don't think that was a Disney movie at the time because I think it was just a Pixar before Disney bought them. So I don't know if they're counting
Disney
it.
owns everything.
But I'll give you a half point for that.
Okay.
It was actually Dumbo.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Dumbo doesn't talk.
Wow.
I can't even tell you the last time I saw
Also,
Dumbo.
the shortest
Did you see the new
Disney
Dumbo?
movie.
No.
No.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good?
The shortest Disney movie is Dumbo. I think it's only 64 minutes long.
When's the last time you actually saw the original?
Oh, I.
30 years.
Creep me out as a
Same.
kid.
Same.
Creep me out as a kid.
Really?
That
Oh,
the
the
fire
tripper,
scene,
the whole
and then the trippy,
trippy-
like the bubbles
yeah.
they drink. Get,
My
super
mom
weird.
didn't let us watch Fox and the Hen. She thought it was a. She said they didn't. They were teaching you that you if you aren't the same that you shouldn't be allowed to hang out together. She's like, I don't like this movie. We're turning it off. And I was like, all right.
All right, who's the only Disney princess that isn't royalty?
Princess and the Frog. She right? Princess. What's
It's right in the name, dude.
Well, maybe she's not a princess yet.
No, not in the entire movie.
Oh, in the entire movie.
But she's named a princess.
She's considered a Disney princess.
See, that's tough for me.
I feel like I know this one, but I'm.
You're
just
probably
trying
gonna be a little.
I'm gonna be
bummed.
upset about this. Does anyone know? Comment.
Anybody?
Chat,
Yeah,
chat,
chat. Give me
chat.
anybody.
Mulan? Someone said
I said Mulan too.
Mulan!
Was there anyone? Oh my god! I was gonna say Mulan, but I was like, she's not. That's why I said
Yeah.
she's a princess because I didn't think
Yeah,
she's
she's
a princess.
considered. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
She's
excited.
a warrior. Now she's
All
not
right,
a
you
princess.
getting it.
Did you
All right.
hear that
Who
they
was
are
that?
releasing Mulan on
Yeah,
Disney
damn
Plus?
right. I'm
Just
going
saying.
$30. All right, so
What?
this is a good
Ash
yeah.
Pringle. Shout out Ash Pringle there. I had it quick.
So this is a thing. Disney Plus is going to release Mulan, not in the theater, but on their streaming service. You have to have their streaming service, and it's going to be $29.99, so $30. Do you think that's fair?
I mean,
I was saying no for a while, but then a friend brought a point to me. She was like, "Look, if you get a group of people to come over your house, you tell everyone to pitch in $5. It's cheaper than going to the movie theater."
That's true.
which we can't do.
But you can't
anyway.
have people over at your house. You're proposing breaking quarantine,
Does anything
Sean.
come with it? No.
You just get to watch it, and I don't think you even own it.
Wow.
You-
I'm saying
you
you don't
get
get
to-
like.
That's probably like 48-hour rental or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm out. I don't know. That's
I
kind
mean,
of
if
crazy.
you got a family, I kind of get it.
If you get
Kinda
it,
get it.
it's cheaper.
Yeah,
'cause
if you got
literally-
like 4 kids or 3 kids, and 5 of you watch it, that's about going to the movies, and you have your own snacks. Like that's
But your kids aren't pitching in for the movie.
no, but I'm saying versus taking them to see it
All right,
anyway.
Timmy, give me your 5.
But I'm saying,
no.
Well, you got to think how much you're spending at concessions.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
You're
we
popping
spent
microwave popcorn
easily-
for like 50 cents a bag. I think you're gonna.
What do you get? What do you get?
Yeah, what's your
Oh,
go-to movie
A
snack?
must.
Pretzel.
Wow.
Yeah, always get the
Ooh.
pretzel bites, popcorn, large drink, and some kind of Reese's or
Yeah. See, I'm on the Reese's.
Reese's
that.
Pieces
Yeah.
beat Reese's Cups.
and somehow
hot
it's
take.
$60.
That's right, for sure.
Hot take. Reese's Pieces are better than Reese's
I
Cups.
always end up miserable because I'll get like Sour Patch Kids
Yeah.
and a soda, and then like halfway through the movie, I'm like, oh,
my
what did
tongue.
Yeah, what did I do to myself? This is awful.
I love the AMC's only because they got the man. I got to change this.
Oh no, you're good. I got you. I was actually just gonna shout out. Somebody said they were in Big Bear on a boat in California. And I just thought that was fascinating. It was just so random. Had nothing to do with
Watching
it.
this?
Yeah.
Nice.
Even if I have a couple kids, it's still cheaper than taking them to the movies. There you go. So there's a fan.
Icy.
Icy. Wow. See, we're forgetting about the Icy machine.
I love Good and Plenty's, really.
See, I did
Oh.
have the AMC A list where it's $20 a
Good and
month.
plenty.
you go 3
Linda,
times a week.
is that
Linda,
pretty
that's
sure?
not even candy.
I think you're only can eat it once you're above 35. I think that's like a rule.
I'm above 35 and
Love
still
you,
can't
Linda.
eat
Just
it.
kidding. Yeah, you can't eat it.
But my favorite is the Coke like freestyle, like where you can build your own soda
Oh, yeah.
machine.
It's just
It's
like a kid's
game
dream
changer.
come true. When you were a kid, you just took the soda and just ran it across. And
And
just
now
did
you
every-
have 100 options.
That's right.
All right, next question.
Hit me.
We got a couple.
I got this. One for
What is
sure.
the name of the whale in Pinocchio?
Moby Dick.
I
Nope.
was gonna say that's what I was gonna.
There's, I love that there's 3.
I don't know why,
I'm
but-
thinking there's 3 famous whales.
But the Free
Free Willy, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Moby Dick, and this one is that what you're saying?
Well, I was thinking Job and the whale, but
Wow. I wouldn't
Okay,
know the
4
You know,
famous ones.
This was actually a trivia question on a game I recently played, and I should know it, but I don't.
So what's the
Monstro.
whale? Wow. You could have given me the rest of the year, and I
And
would have
I
come up with
would've-
no way.
All right.
Didn't know that was even a name.
What Disney princess has a star on the Walk of Fame?
Cinderella. I would say she's the most popular, but
You want? All right.
Who has a what?
What Disney princess has a star on the Walk of Fame?
wait, what was the first premiere for them?
Maybe Snow White. I mean,
think it's-
yeah, you're right. That's true. Yeah, that's true. What would be the premiere? So I know Mickey Mouse has a star. I've seen him with. I've seen his
seen a
star. As far as princesses go, you would have to assume it would be like a
Original.
like a really powerful. Somebody said Cinderella or something like that. Yeah, I mean
Cinderella's castle.
Yeah.
Like, there's even someone else is saying Cinderella.
Paul's going Snow White.
Snow White.
Snow White,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
and Snow White's gonna be answered
Well,
in 2
Snow
questions.
White's the original first premiere. It was the big premiere at the Chinese theater. So
Well, okay, you just dropped facts, so that might actually be the case. I don't know. Anybody else? Yeah, we got some Snow White. Somebody said red licorice. I don't think that's
Yeah.
black licorice is gross. Everybody knows it in
Yeah.
here. if you
Ew.
Vomit.
like red licorice, you at least
don't
gotta,
like you.
We've got to get you somewhere to talk to a therapist. I'm just kidding.
We gonna go with an answer here yet? Are you still hemming
like
and hawing?
I gave like 4
I
answers.
know. All right. Well, it is Snow White.
Well, okay. All right.
The
see.
original movie,
Okay.
or at least full featured animated movie for Disney, and they actually everybody predicted it would be a flop.
yeah.
It was called Disney's Folly before it actually was released. Walt Disney believed in it, and no one else did.
That's really actually fascinating because, like, if you're even slightly intelligent, you would know that anything for kids would normally be a hit, right? Like, especially back then, but it doesn't seem like there was a lot of options for kids, right? Doesn't that seem like that? I don't know. I mean, like back then, like, is there any movie before then that was based for kids?
They had like shorts, animated
Shorts,
shorts,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
it was
man.
the first actual movie.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what I'm
also the first soundtrack to be released.
Wow,
The
they,
sound,
they went big.
Yeah.
They went big.
All right, we got 2 left. First Disney movie to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Picture.
Beauty and the Beast.
You guessing or?
I didn't hear it. What-
First Disney movie to be nominated for Best Picture. He went Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that's a pretty good guess. I'm gonna say Lion King.
All right, Sean is right.
All right, Sean. It does sound like you're starting to be a buff. There's some knowledge starting to leak out. I know.
Paul is a buff.
Yeah, Paul.
I know Paul lives in Florida, so he's kind of cheating.
Yeah, he's good, but
It's part of their curriculum in Florida.
it just
schools.
leaks out of the place. When he just.
All right, last one. This one is just more for me. What is the name of the recurring pizza chain in the Pixar movies? I knew this one.
The one in Toy Story?
It's in a bunch of them. But
Planet-
it is in
Planet
Toy Story
Pizza?
for sure.
Planet Pizza.
Is that what it is? Planet Pizza?
Yeah.
That's
Planet?
Pizza Planet.
Pizza
All
Planet!
right. Me and Sean are working it out.
That was great.
We said Planet Pizza like 11 times before we switched it. Planet Pizza, there's something wrong with it. Let me try it again.
When
Planet
my-
Pizza?
I'll
When
say
my
it again.
dyslexia helps.
If I say it again, maybe it'll be right this time.
That was pretty funny. All right, we got.
All right, we're done with the trivia.
Done with
for-
the trivia. All
For
right.
that, at least.
Yeah, we got some more trivia coming up later. It's going to be funny. Okay, so Pizza Planet. Wow, God, people knew that. Man,
Pizza Planet.
people
loving
love it. People love it. I love how I love how much our chat knows about it. I'm actually really impressed. That was easy.
I
one.
know. That one was for me to finish.
DJ, you knew the Pizza Planet? All right, I'm impressed, bro. I'm impressed.
People in that Pizza Planet.
All right, so let's get into our a little bit more into our guest today. Like we said earlier,
He's a Disney fan.
Disney fan. He
That's
has.
it. That's all that we knew about
That's
him.
it.
Yeah,
We're out of stuff.
a lot of followers, and
We're done.
and now I'm gonna do a little beatboxing,
All right. For 2 hours.
then whale noises for another hour after that. No, just kidding.
I can help with that. That's the story. Finding Nemo. Back to Disney. Bring it back.
Looks like we're losing viewers. That's weird. Okay, so real quick here. Like I said, really popular on TikTok. Has done some YouTube and stuff. But let me just ask you right off the jump. Let me just dive into it. Right now, there is a kind of a big story with TikTok, meaning that it might be banned in the United States, but people are saying Microsoft might pick it up. Does that scare you at all? Is there anything in there that you are planning to do ahead of time? Is it something that you feel could be good long term if Microsoft picks it up? Like, I'm just curious, what do you think about the whole thing?
It's funny because I also get a lot of comments on my videos, and they're like, "Oh no, it's gonna be banned, and we're gonna miss you. Where to go?" And I'm like, "Go to my Instagram." And I always thought I could just recreate these videos on my Instagram if I want, put it on my stories and post it. There's also like IGTV.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's
there's
true.
also Instagram decided to basically make a ripoff of TikTok called Reels.
But the thing about TikTok is it brings in revenue, right? I mean, not Instagram Reels doesn't, right? Or
Well, who knows? Instagram Reels is like a day old.
That's true.
TikTok can, yes, depending on where you're at and different brand deals, and also TikTok itself, you could have a partnership with them.
Okay.
But I don't think TikTok's going anywhere, honestly.
Okay.
That's me personally. So even hearing all this stuff, I ignore it.
Okay.
I know I might be naive to it, but at the same time, it's like there's so many jobs in America, like that would displace a lot of people.
I just think of like Vine, right? Because it was kind of a similar platform, and that has just completely disappeared. So I just wonder if it's like a fad in your sense. I mean, for me, I think it's really cool that you're even. I think, to be honest with you, this is the reason we do this. I think if you're somebody that has an opinion or has some kind of charisma that you want to share with people, like you do, I think any platform is going to show that, right? Like I really do believe that. Like I said, I just didn't know if in your opinion, like, TikTok is the only avenue that you'd like to pursue, or
No, I think there's TikTok is something that fell upon me. First and foremost, I would say I'm an actor.
Okay.
And I love acting, and I love what TikTok offers because there's dancing to fashion to there's so many different avenues in TikTok that you could jump into, and you just jump on trends and you could show kind of how you can do it.
So do you think, like, basically, like, neither one of us had TikTok before, so we weren't really, like, familiar, and you started showing us some of the things that were on TikTok and telling us about some of the things. Do you feel like it has, like, branched, or was this, their intention? Like, do you feel like, because, like, you were telling us about, like, different people doing different types of things and different styles of things and, like, all that stuff?
Well, it was a lot like, have you heard of Musical.ly, where it's, like, a lot more comedy? And it was like, well, how much comedy can you do over and over again where people get bored of it?
Right.
So TikTok, I think what they've been smart at is it's like, okay, so now let's branch off and do different 15-second videos that keep people's attention, because that's what it is. It's like literally you start scrolling, next thing you know, it's an hour later, and you're like, what just happened? I went into a TikTok morph.
Yeah.
But it's also the algorithm picks up what you like. It knows what you're watching based on the view time you have for that content. So if there's something you like, you're going to watch it longer. It's going to start feeding you more of that.
One of the things that you said off air to me, which I thought was really impressive, only for the algorithm itself, is they do this thing on TikTok. I'm sure people that have TikTok know. They do these transition videos, right, where it's just like an instant snap and you change an outfit or something like that. Yeah. You said if you start to watch transition videos, then it will recommend more transition. But that tells me, even if you're not hashtagging, that this algorithm is essentially picking up even what's going on in these videos, which I think is kind of impressive.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's kind of interesting. You also have a movie you just worked on, is that right?
I do, yes.
Something you produced or something you were brought into?
No, I was brought into.
Okay.
So this is actually a little crazy because at the time, my husband and I, we have a house that we completely remodeled. But at the time, we were living in a trailer in our driveway. So literally, I get the audition, and it's for for.
Let's real quick. What's the name of the movie?
The movie. It's called The Secret Box.
Okay.
Secret Box. So it I get the audition, and it's, you know, I'm like, okay, it's a self-tape. How am I supposed to do this in a trailer?
Right.
You know? So literally I'm putting up a sheet. I can touch each wall, like, with my hand.
Wow.
You know, that's how big of a trailer I'm talking about.
Roughing it. Really roughing it.
Roughing it. It was actually pretty comfortable. But, so I get the sides, and I read it, and I'm like, wow, I really connect to this. And it's this kooky, off-the-wall character that, you know, they don't really give you anything how you're going to do the character, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to give him an accent, and I'm going to throw it to the wind and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And they called me in, and it was, I do a lot of stalking. I'm weird like that. So when they called me in, we went to this big house in the hills, and it was for the producer session where they, you know, pair you up with other actors to see chemistry.
Okay, cool.
And so I'm stalking everybody that they're calling in. And then
same line, same script that you had worked on before?
They handed me new sides.
Oh, okay, new sides.
So I'm looking at everybody that, you know, probably was called in for my part because it was just, I was the only guy and there were a couple other girls that they were doing the chemistry read with. And I was looking at these guys and I was like, okay, this is it. I'm not getting it. Definitely not getting it. Because there's like these crazy kooky guys with like half bald, maybe some hair over here, or like, I don't know. It was just, I was like, I do not look the part.
Yeah, right.
Like, I could probably put on a character. That's what I am. I'm a character actor. I love taking people to different worlds. But I was like, you know what? Let's just go in there. Screw it.
They didn't tell you to like bring an outfit or anything?
Well, I dress the part.
Okay, good. Okay,
Yeah, I decided to show up.
Good. Okay, yeah. It used to be a faux pas. When I was in theater, they used to tell us specifically, don't dress the part. That's not your job.
I think for like your first initial audition and whatnot, you kind of want to, but you don't want to be like, I'm a doctor here. I'm wearing a doctor suit.
Here's a scrub.
Here's a
scrub. Yeah.
A doctor suit?
Yeah.
Is that what we're wearing?
Yeah.
That's what we're calling it?
A
Doctor suit.
Doctor
suit.
Doctor outfit.
I think
Yeah.
it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I mean, doctor suits.
I mean, they're 10 years in college. They get a suit. You know, that is their suit.
They should hand them a suit when they walk off the stage.
For sure, even if it's just like a quick, like Velcro.
Yeah. Take a photo. Good.
No, yeah, it's funny because like I said, I used to do acting, and they always told us never show up in a costume. If you want to hint at it, that's fine. But if you, like you said, if you're doing a cowboy, don't show up with a hat and like a horse, right?
I mean, I don't know. You ride into an audition.
Yeah,
that
maybe.
might. I think there's like also a level where you could go so wild.
Yeah, that you really
that you're grabbing some attention.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or you piss them off.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
But either way, you're making yourself like, maybe we'll think about that crazy guy on the horse. What about that guy? Everybody's at least going to remember you from the audition.
But that's what they say. They sometimes put a big bow in your hair or something, that bright shirt. They're like, wow, what's up? They'll remember you.
That's true. That's actually pretty smart. The big bow. I mean, I don't have a bow, but that's pretty smart, actually. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't use the bow. I mean, for this, I popped out glasses. Like, I had them in my car, and I was like, okay, I had to give myself an edge. And I literally had sunglasses. I popped out the frames. I threw them on, and I went in. And I was like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
And fortunately as well, a number one thing in LA is show up. That's why people don't get jobs.
Yeah.
Because few people didn't show up.
Yeah.
And I also crushed it.
Start moving in front of people. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I was on set filming this crazy. I'm like a Beetlejuice. It's a modern day Beetlejuice.
That's so cool.
It's really cool.
Did you feel an instant connection with the characters you were working with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because I could tell like right away when they were doing the chemistry reads who I was like, yes, they're amazing.
Yeah.
And this one girl, she was like my counterpart in the movie. They kept her around, and I was like, please, she has to be it.
Yeah.
Because everyone else, I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
But
No
there's
chemistry.
some people you just click.
You for sure know. Yeah. That's just really cool. The only time I actually did kind of dress the part, I had a role where they wanted the person to be a drummer, and I didn't play the drums. And so I went that summer and I practiced before the audition. I learned kind of just the basics, and I showed up to the audition and I worked just kind of me like banging on a desk into the audition, not really like forcing it, but just I kind of forcing it, I guess, because it's drumming, but like making it part of the act, and I got cast. It actually works. It totally works. So it totally.
So what you're saying is all that advice actually is the opposite of true. Stand out.
Yep.
Stand out.
Bring something to the table that is the part. All these things.
Yeah,
make them talk about you.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I've always told bold outfits, bright outfits. I used to wear like a bright purple dress shirt because that was like something again that popped. I was a tall guy with a bright purple shirt, but I never brought any props. I never tried to dress the role. But yeah, it was the one time I thought, if I can show them I can actually play, I think it'll give me a leg up on everybody, and it did. So it's kind of funny. Okay, and then I was just looking. I had some stats pulled for TikTok. One of the things that I talked to you about off air, which I thought was really cool, was they did a study where they looked at the engagement. And so if you had like 100,000 followers on Instagram and you post a picture, they said about 2% of people will interact with that picture. If it's a tweet, you have 100,000 followers, they said about 0.2% of people will interact. TikTok, if you have 100,000 followers and you post a TikTok, 9% of people will interact some way with this video. Now, we talked about the fact that that's probably just because it starts to play. But you have said that you kind of go down this rabbit hole where you just continually watch video after video. And the evidence also says that, which is that people, 90% of TikTokers spend at least 5 minutes twice a day on it. So at least twice a day they go back to it to just keep recycling that.
Yeah, I would say like 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But there is something addictive about it for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because for me, like Instagram, like you hit the Instagram button almost out of muscle memory, and now I immediately just close it. There's nothing that I want to see anymore. Right. Yeah. But TikTok seems to be actually grabbing people's attention in a way that I guess surprised me, to be honest with you, because I don't use it. So I don't know anything about it.
Well, it's also our attention span, I think, sometimes, and the way that we interact with everything nowadays. I think having like a video and it's only 15 seconds, you're gonna watch it and then you're gonna scroll to the next one. What's the next person doing? What's the next person doing? And what's crazy is like you want to jump on trends.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have some of the top creators and everyone on TikTok doing the same exact dance where you're scrolling through the exact same thing over and over again, but then you're like, I want to see how this person does it differently.
Right, that's fascinating.
It becomes fascinating.
I actually
is it like a compare and contrast? You're like, this guy's
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh,
I love
absolutely.
watching him dance.
There's times I'm like, nope, or oh god, he's so bad.
But it's also 15 seconds. So if you're like 5 seconds in, you're probably riding it out.
Right.
Like you're like, I wonder if this is going somewhere. Like or
that's true. The attention span thing, the 15 seconds is not a commitment. Right? Like, it's not, there's nothing there.
It's
like,
not an 8-minute YouTube video that I'm like, I wonder if this goes somewhere.
Right, yeah, no, you don't fast forward through any of it.
But there's even times I put on my TikTok, wait for it, like right off the bat, so it makes
I
me
feel
like,
like
what am I waiting for?
Yeah,
I put it on everyone and be like, gotcha. And every time I just put it in there, gotcha.
Because sometimes even that, it's like 15 seconds is too long if it's not good.
Actually, I'm thinking because me and Lamb, so for this show, we do a little research, we come up with some, we try not, like I said, we try not to talk politics, we try to do something different, try to bring some positive stories. But one of the things that we do, I don't say we struggle with it, but it's something that it's our challenge every week, is legitimately finding the information. For you, a goal is to what, at least TikTok once a day?
I try to do 2 a day.
2 a day. And
I have my 11 a.m. and then my afternoon. So it depends. Like, because I also have stats. So like most of my people are on at 11 a.m. and then they start trickling out. But I also have a big fan base in UK. So
shout out UK.
Yeah, we had some UK people in the chat.
It's actually like midnight over there or past midnight.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
If you were up watching,
they wrote it in like
you.
military time. It was like 0.3 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's 03 in the morning.
Love it. I love it.
0:30.
So I try to go for morning and then like night, so that way when they wake up, they have another one.
That's really
they
cool.
Have a TikTok
Okay.
To watch.
That's great. You're using the analytics to your advantage. We get analytics here at the show. We don't have any way to use them whatsoever so far, but I think it's really smart that you do it that way. I didn't know you were doing 2 a day, and I definitely didn't know you were doing it at specific times. That's really smart. I just was thinking, for me, it would be tough to have material and content every day to come up with, and I feel like the trends, not being rude, it's a little bit of a crutch, right? It's something, at least you can do this, right? Does that help you with the trends?
Well, say the best part about TikTok is like if you don't have an idea, you could literally just copy what someone's doing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No.
Just do it better.
Okay. Is there a space at TikTok for like okay? I obviously know there's gonna be really good dancers, and they have a major section.
Oh yeah.
But there's got to be the section of people that try all the dances that are bad too. Is there some kind of people trying this dance that are bad?
Yes.
That's okay. Okay.
But then
you saw us.
I just wanted to feel like I had a chance. That's all I really. Yeah.
But then you might find another avenue, like if you are really good at transitioning and using the editing software on TikTok, or a venture that my husband and I just are working with TikTok, and he's doing more of a mental health and like awareness.
Okay.
And that's the sugar treatment. You can check that out.
Yeah, quick plug. Sugar treatment on
I'll
YouTube.
try and put that in the chat. Hold on. Give me a minute.
All right.
But that is more to like promote a different platform on TikTok where you, for 15 seconds, you go find something about depression. If you need advice, you go find something about anxiety that you have. There's like, you could actually get advice and help within that 15 seconds of that video.
Yeah, quick pickup. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, everybody's having a tough spot in their day, and sometimes a 15-second positive thought can really propel you for the rest of your day.
Yeah,
so that's,
sure.
that's really
We had a question of how do I look you up on TikTok?
Oh, it's my name, Sean Renzetti.
That's it.
That's it.
Cool.
SeanRenzetti.
Okay, so one of the other things I did want to talk to you about is I know you've had some experience with YouTube. I just wonder for let's say somebody is listening at home and they want to start a TikTok. They want to start a YouTube where they do cooking. They want to start a YouTube where they do woodworking, funny things, whatever. What would I understand this is not exactly what you teach, but in your experience, is there any like definite faux pas to avoid? Anything for sure that you want to say like, hey, these are things you want to make sure you're doing? Anything like that you give advice for people?
I honestly think it's like what you're passionate about because it's work.
Right, sure.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean,
it really is.
Well, the one thing I just posted on the Instagram the other day was people don't understand how much work we spend on this show before each show.
Yeah.
Hours of looking for information, hours of planning the segment, hours of posting and putting pictures up. So yeah, a lot of work goes into it.
There'll be a behind the scenes video actually, so you'll get to see some of the process.
Yeah.
And it will be edited down to a brief amount of time,
Yes.
but it was not a brief amount of time.
I'm just gonna keep the whole video just you guys dancing in the TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or maybe just put it in the corner.
The very small corner.
Okay,
so yeah, be passionate about it. That's a really good piece of advice.
Because it does take up a lot of your, like literally after this, probably gonna go home and edit. That's
Okay.
all I'm doing,
Yeah.
editing or filming something right now.
No, that's a really good piece of advice because I think everybody looks to somebody they like and say, "Wow, I like what this person does. I want to be that." But if you go after what somebody else does, you will sizzle out, right? Like because you're gonna lose passion for it. Me and Lamb like doing this so much that there's been multiple times where we have initially started. We weren't sure if anybody was even listening. But we were having so much fun doing it that it didn't really matter, So that's a really solid piece of advice.
That's really what it is. It's just you got to have fun doing it.
So
your
your first advice is enjoy what you're doing.
That's a good piece of advice. What about trending YouTube? Is YouTube a place where you should be doing trending content, trending videos, or just
everything is like that?
Everything is like that.
Like
Okay.
there's challenges that people jump on. You see like food challenges. Like my husband and I did a couple food challenges that spicy versus sweet.
Yeah.
And how many couples do that? And people love watching it, but it's like how you react to it. Like what's yours?
Yeah.
So you want to jump on that as well because it's the same thing as like an algorithm. You do that challenge, you use some of those hashtags, it's going to pick you up and kind of push you
into a different audience.
In that
So if
audience.
Nick and I like live stream us eating sandwiches.
People will watch it, and then you could use this mic and do ASMR. Is that what it is?
Yeah, ASMR. I don't know if people wanted this as their ASMR right here.
Pardon me.
Yeah, excuse
That's
me.
life.
No, but some of those videos have millions and millions and millions of views. It's nuts.
That's actually really true. Embarrassingly enough, I fall asleep a lot of times. I just put on this one video, and it's just this campfire by a lake, and I'm just like, that's pretty relaxing.
That's great.
I fall asleep to it. So yeah, I don't. 10 million views on that thing, right?
I do that at Christmas.
Right. Oh yeah. So it's like it's not a terrible idea. I also thought one thing that Lamb taught me was YouTube won't promote your video unless you put out one video a week. So I do think that if you're trying to start something, volume is actually more important than. I don't want to say more important than the quality because if you're just filming like grainy crap, like that's not a good idea. But if you have a cell phone and you set it up on a desk and you have decent lighting and you're just putting out multiple videos a week, even if it's not the best production value yet, I think volume is a really good way to start because me and Lamb really had no idea what we were doing when we started this, and you're gonna need a while of a lot of mistakes, right?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That you need to make some mistakes. You need to figure out what is your lane and what's your fit and what do you like doing, So it's pick up a camera, pick up your phone if that's the only camera you have, and start filming and put stuff out there.
That's really.
They say that it takes about 35 videos for YouTube to even notice you to see, hey, is this person being consistent and do we want to push them?
That's really that's really a smart piece of advice too. Yeah. So
All right, so we gotta chop our 3-hour podcast into like
That's
35 videos, and we're done.
My videos are 5 minutes long right now. Some of them are a little longer, but it's like, look, that's
12
what's good
for
right
an
now.
hour.
Yeah.
So we only need 3 hours of content. We got 36 videos.
I mean, we got the whale noises coming up, which
I know that's at least.
I want to be in that video.
that should pretty much fill the rest of the show. These whale noises. Jesus. Okay. I guess the only other thing I would want to ask you about the TikTok stuff is what it does for you. You said you were passionate about it. What is it that you're passionate about? Do you like the dancing? Do you like the kind of the creative side of it? Is that really kind of where it comes from for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my whole life I've been performing and entertaining, and even reading some of the comments, I'm like, oh, you made me smile today. I had a bad day, and like I saw this and you made me laugh. I'm like, that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, motivate somebody else too. Yeah.
Like literally, if it's sad. If I'm in a bad mood, I will set up my camera and go dance and do a TikTok. It gives me the endorphins like other people do.
Yeah, that's
So it's my therapy.
Totally agree. Me and Lamb feel the exact same way about the show. So that's really cool. You did tell me off air that you started, I think, elementary school in a performing arts elementary school.
Oh yeah, I had to audition to get in elementary school.
Wow, that is tough.
So we're talking kindergarten, right?
Kindergarten, yeah.
I can't. I want to sit on that panel.
I was
of like.
I was the kid that literally my parents hated because I invited over all the neighbors and I was doing cartwheels because it was the only thing I could do at the time in the driveway, and they're like, "Oh, Sean's inviting over the neighborhood again." Great.
Yeah. So yeah, they had to put you somewhere.
They knew.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
he's obviously an entertainer.
So you opened with like Othello or something, like
You don't want to be too on the nose.
Yeah. You want to be something
a
a
little more obscure of the plays.
What did you do for an audition? Do you really have like? I mean, can't imagine some monologue, right?
No, I mean it's not. It's like they kind of, if this is a path, like they're like, sorry, if this is a path that you like to be on, they kind of throw you in. They're like, okay, so he's creative. Let's see what he's creative at. So the first, I think kindergarten and first grade, literally I was taking violin lessons. I was obviously in drama, dance. They kind of put you everywhere.
Okay, cool.
And then after the first, second grade, they're like, okay, this is what you're good at.
Yeah.
Now this is the path.
I think that's kind of cool.
That's super interesting.
I was a little musical theater kid.
There you go. That's right.
I danced and did it all.
I've told this to Lamb before. I went to an acting college as well, and I'll never forget this because I feel like in that industry, it can be good and bad. Somebody tells you you're good at it. That can be helpful, but can also be bad. But if somebody tells you you're bad at it, I think that's a double-edged sword as well. I remember we did we were doing this acting class, and we came up with our final scenes for that semester, and afterwards, the director sat with one of the girls privately and told her, like, I don't think this is for you. I think maybe directing would be more your suit. Now, that's at a college level, right? Like, you've already turned, like, almost 20 years old. You've decided you want to do this, and now somebody tell me, like, you're not good at it. At a kid age, it is kind of more helpful to say, like, look, I know you want to do theater, or musical theater, but you can't sing, right? Like, and kind of guide somebody in a direction they would... Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Or maybe like
that's what
let's
they
wait
did.
till
Like,
puberty hits and we'll find out if
That's
your
true.
voice changes.
That's true.
True.
So middle school was same thing. High school, same thing.
Yep. All performing arts schools.
Would you say that changed your experience in high school, middle school completely?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I had a regular.
I can't
Did you guys have a prom?
A football team?
Well, yeah, the school did. But
Okay.
They had like this.
So it was like a school within a school.
school within a school. Yeah, like they
Cool.
put this multi-million-dollar theater and everything on this other high school. Is property, and like we literally stayed in this little, our own musical theater area.
Wow.
And then we would go out. Like I maybe only did 1 or 2 classes, like academic classes a week. It was really
Wow.
weird because you'd be more focused on your performing arts, but you would still have to get your other work done. And then half the time, I would bring my English teacher, if she's out there and ever hears this, love you. But I would bring her Starbucks in the morning and be like, all right, see you later. I'll send you my stuff. And
Yeah.
I would go perform.
Wow.
And wouldn't have to show up to class as long as I got my work done.
What a different lifestyle
Yeah.
completely. That's really hard for me to think about because for me,
I went to like a straight regimented, like, just show up, bump school.
I went to like a big knucklehead school, so not quite the same. But I was just
Yeah.
lucky
I
they
think
had
we
a
got-
theater department.
I'm surprised that theater didn't get burnt to the ground.
For sure. No, I just think that's really cool. I think it's a totally different way to grow up. I think it probably. I will say this about the acting. I think this is like this for a lot of fields, but I think the acting field. You come out to Los Angeles, and I definitely think people in their head perceive it way different than it's actually going to be, and it's maybe 10 times the amount of work that you're ever prepared for. And I think that in maybe a setting like that could at least be, given to the kids, let you know, like, this is going to be a ton of work, and maybe that's something they taught you. I don't know if they did, but that would be something I wish they had explained to me was it's not like, because in college.
It's not easy.
No, it's not easy. In high school, I'm sure the same. In middle school, it's like, hey, the audition for this is this date, right? In real life, it's just like, go find it,
Yeah.
So it's very
And
different.
you're probably going to go to like 500 auditions before you book one.
100%. You're gonna think you nailed 300. You're gonna get zero.
Zero,
That's just
yep.
what's gonna happen.
You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I totally got that one.
For sure.
Chirp, chirp.
For sure, yeah, 100%. All right, well, that's really cool. If you have any other, like, if he has any other TikTok stories that you feel you want to share, I'm totally cool with
Well,
it.
we have some of his TikTok
Let's
videos.
do it. Yeah, let's do that first. Yeah, let's do that while we're sitting
Oh,
here.
boy.
Yeah, that's cool. So,
So it's funny because I think one of the TikToks you might have, I created a character named Sarah.
Yes, that's the third one.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll build to
We'll
that.
build to that, but
Okay.
she took over my TikTok today. If anyone's on TikTok, she's been taken over today. So I'm glad that we're actually going to show this.
So this is the first one.
Now you're starting to get it. Let's sing it
oh, I
again.
gotta turn this on.
Well, I'm back.
Wow. Okay, the editing is. Watch it again one more time. The editing is
Now you're
actually
starting to
brilliant.
get it. Let's sing it
Okay,
again.
this is me. I was actually.
Well, I'm back.
That was outrageous.
It's like because you
That one
you
is
could
so
do a lot
outrageous.
of cool stuff on TikTok, and that's just using their platform, and it's just knowing how to do it. And that I'm not okay. It took me an hour to do that.
That was really cool, though. I mean,
It would take me a month
Yeah.
to edit that,
No.
in iMovie.
I was learning. I've never done transitions, and I'm like, I want to learn these transitions. They're so cool. There's people. If you look at some of these videos, you're like, how do they? They have spinning heads and all this stuff, and literally, they're just using the TikTok app. I have no clue how they're doing it. So that was my first attempt of like, okay, I'm gonna learn this. That's another thing. It's like if I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna learn it.
that's really cool. No, that was really great. I like I said, I didn't realize. I hadn't seen any of your TikToks. The transition of that is so clean. It's really impressive. All right, what else?
All right, next one.
Oh, I think this is another transition.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I do a lot of comedy.
That's
Try
great.
to make people laugh.
oh, that's actually great.
But I saw someone where they were throwing. I copied someone. They threw a sweater and it turned to them. So I said, "Oh, this would be funny if I do it and hit my head on the counter."
That's hilarious. No, I love that I love the transitions are really clean. That's so clean for me.
So did you add that sound, or you have somebody like whack the table?
No, like you find
That clip sound.
sounds
Gotcha.
and then you create a clip to a sound. So there could be a sound that's a door shutting.
Yeah.
That's someone shutting a door in a clip, and then you can take that sound and create whatever you want to
I
it.
feel like you're like telling us how like magic trick works.
I feel the same way. I literally have like.
I'm
All right, so the third one is a character you said.
Oh, this is yeah.
Yeah, this is the next.
Hi, my name is. Hi, my name is. Hi, my name is. Make another noise and I'm your next TikTok. My name's Sarah.
So
So
Sarah, this video actually, it's still trending. It went viral when I posted it, and it's still on my trending list. I think it got like 12,000 views today.
Wow.
Today, and I posted this a few weeks ago. Like it's nuts.
How
And
many views do you know? How many it's had
It's
lifetime?
It's at 150 right now. So
And that's 1,000 folks, not just 150.
Yeah,
yeah,
150,000.
150. So I mean, there's people that have millions. So
Still.
I still have a ways to go. I'm still trying to
So-
learn the game and play the game.
One
but-
more time, we'll go through that
Hi,
one.
my name is.
But yeah, Sarah,
Hi.
because this went viral,
Now you have to do more of her.
I've done more.
Yeah, it makes
That's why
sense.
she did a takeover today on my TikTok.
Make another noise and I'm your next TikTok. My name's Sarah.
No, I think also what's good about that is just how relatable it is. It's just literally anytime you open a bag of anything, if you're watching a movie with a friend, it just feels like it's the loudest thing you've ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great.
And that was also Sean's husband,
Yes, that-
Anthony.
No,
Just a
that's
shout out
Anthony. What's up, Anthony?
for
Yeah.
Shout out to
ruining
Anthony.
TikToks.
Yeah. So yeah, and that is kind of a humble brag. You're right, Paul.
Yep.
Kind of a little shouting him out.
All
what
right,
else?
so we also decided
Oh no.
that we don't have TikTok.
No, we don't have TikTok. I don't have
So-
TikTok on my phone.
So we don't have it. So we were gonna have to do our own thing. So we decided to call them Nick Talks.
Nick Talks.
Nick Talks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
they're
we made-
awful, but we tried. So,
So
that's
we each made one.
Yeah.
We each had an idea,
Yeah.
a premise, and we made one. So we're gonna show them to you,
Okay.
and you let me know.
in 2 words what you think of it. No, just kidding.
Is it
With
a
your
fart
side.
or is it an air horn?
Okay.
You'll let us know.
What's the drum sound again?
So there's drum, but we'll just go fart and air horn.
This is a rim shot. This is like
Yeah.
yeah, and like you don't want that. You want the fart or the air horn's good, or applause. You know the
Yeah.
applause too.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just had to do it.
I legitimately jumped. I was like, what was it? I don't know why that got
All
me pretty
right.
good.
First one.
Oh, you got the logo. You're a beast.
Wow.
2, 3. Step 4. Microwave. And finish. And
Okay, I'm gonna.
You just give him the fart anyway.
Hey, applause! I'll take it.
Yeah.
That was my video.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I'm fingers crossed for the fart noise. But
Can I still be a critique?
Yes,
sure.
please.
Please.
We made these just FYI in like
'Cause
under 15 minutes.
But I think you should get a TikTok and put that up there. You
Okay.
need to have your own TikTok.
Okay.
But you need to make it even quicker.
What? I literally. And I'm
He
not,
said it.
and I'm
He
not
did
saying
say
it.
it.
I
He
said
did
you can
say it.
chop so much out of
So
that.
much.
Yeah. But it's
Because the initial one was like 10 seconds longer than that one, and we trimmed it down to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
So-
what's crazy though about TikTok. It's like how quick can you put something and also get your voice across.
Yeah.
So he said he thought he was about to disrespect T. No, T was T.
Nah,
no
we like
T
T.
was no T was harmed in it. That was actually
T was harmed.
that was not even T. It was
Tahini and
Tahini.
some oatmeal.
I actually thought you were making something good. Have you seen where you could make a cake?
Yeah, mug cakes.
Mug
yeah,
cake?
mug cakes are great.
I just was
microwave.
introduced
You
to
microwave
mug
some
cake.
ingredients for like a minute,
I
and
don't
it turns
trust
into
it.
a cake.
I don't trust
it's
it. Is it good?
delicious.
It's so good.
all right. I
You
stand
just get
corrected.
cake mix, put a couple of things of water in it, throw it in there for a minute. Done. You have cake in a cup.
I don't think I've ever decided that I need cake that fast, but
All right.
all right.
Now this is the other one.
Oh yeah.
Let's close that.
You guys want to listen to music?
How about something old school, but not too old? Keep it fresh. Keep it light. How about some country? Maybe heavy metal. Keep it new age, but classical. Why don't you pick something already?
So that was me every time I try to play DJ at a party. Give me both. Oh, I was I thought fart noise in chat. Yeah, I appreciate
All
it.
right.
All right, yeah. So that's
I think that was good. That was pretty fun. See, like that right there. That's content.
Okay.
You guys do it.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
it.
that's true, yeah.
Put it out there.
yeah, we literally like that one was done in like 10 minutes. But yeah, I love the idea of it. I actually like the creative ability to cut. That is honestly my favorite part. To be able to say like his honestly, the pine cone one. I told him he could have like pulled the mug out and said like, "What is it?" But I said that's not what's funny. You just simply cutting to the pine cone and cutting the whole video is what I thought was really funny
Right,
about it.
it's
So,
kind of like leaving people with like, what?
Yeah,
I just watch?
yeah.
Because another thing you want people to do is watch it
Rewatch
again.
it.
oh.
Do you get stats on rewatches?
A little bit. Not.
Okay.
It's not like.
Somebody said I need more records. Yo, we should make a mug cake. You should make a mug cake on your channel, but we should make one on here too and just try it so I can eat my words. Literally.
You need to do it, and then you
Yeah,
get some icing or even like Cool Whip and throw it on top.
Oh man, you're getting
Oh, yeah.
levels.
I love it. Okay. Do we have any? We don't have any more TikToks, right?
Nah.
Okay. So you want to do my game?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's move on. Okay, so we prepared 2 games today for Mr. Shawn. We thought we'd have some fun with him. So this is a game we like to play.
Is it real?
Is it fake? That's right. So is it real or is it fake? We heard he was from Florida, and in the last 3 months, we've covered a zillion stories that have to do with weird Florida people.
I was gonna say, can we just? I want to say that
He laughed, folks.
Yeah, a lot of people look at Florida in a different way. That's why I moved out of Florida. I love you, Florida, and I love everyone from Florida. But you know,
Yeah, it's got some crazy people down there. No, and no shots at Florida. Look, one of our viewers right here, Raymond Thorne, he's our moderator. Actually, I don't know if you know this. This is really cool about this part of this Twitch thing. If somebody comes in here and let's say they're trolling or they're using foul language, we gave him permission so he can hit what's called a timeout. So for 5 minutes, they can't say anything. If they come back and they still try and troll or do something ridiculous, he can just hit a ban button. They can't come back to the chat ever again. And so he has power to do all of that. And it's kind of cool actually having somebody in your chat being able to do it.
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't got to worry about it. Like we've literally had a few people come in here and it's like, racist crap. And you're like, gone. Just
Mal
immediately.
thinks Ramathorn's a little heavy-handed with that band hammer.
I like it, dude.
what if life was like that? Like just walking by people. and
Yeah.
I always
5 minute mute, dude. Yeah.
I always thought there should be cameras around your car. And where you could like basically like if somebody does something like ridiculous, they're weaving in into traffic, you just like hit a button and the camera takes a picture of that license plate and it gives them like a ding.
See.
And then if you get X number of dings,
Your seat.
people are like, whoa.
Well, is it Black Mirror? Have you seen Black Mirror?
Yeah, I've seen
where
Black Mirror.
people get rated.
Oh, like pluses and minuses.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's almost like Yelp.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And
yes.
then also like to like
I would not
where
want
your
my
class was,
life
how
yelled.
much money you had.
I've thought about that for like dating sites. Like if you go on a dating site, you go on a date, like then like people are like rating how the date was. Yeah, right. I'm saying
There,
1 star.
that could be a thing. I
there's
know it.
have you guys watched the show Upload? Amazon Prime. Check it out. I was almost bothered because each episode's only like a half hour and it's so good. But it's basically this future thing where people's bodies can get like uploaded into a Matrix style thing. That's neither here nor there. But they're in the real world. There is a dating app, but it's like Uber, and it's like a one-night stand app.
Oh yeah, this is Black Mirror too, right?
I don't know. It's in this show upload, but
Oh,
like after
okay.
it's done, like the guy's like, "Yo, you can give me 5 stars, right?"
Yeah, okay,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like so funny to me.
Yeah, I thought it was Black Mirror. They have a
I feel
similar
like we're
episode.
almost there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know, I agree. Okay, cool. So like I said, we got a little real or fake for Sean. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read a news headline, and he's gonna tell me if this really did happen in Florida or I just made it up.
Okay, I'm gonna probably say it's all real.
If
right
we're
off the gate.
We'll just say beforehand that I'm sure Nick struggled to top the real
That's
headlines.
100%
I know,
true.
I was gonna say.
I'm being dead honest. About at least I was really close to having. So I have 10 of them. I was really close to being 10, all of them real, just because they were so many absurd ones that I was like, I could do 40 of these if I wanted to.
I recently saw this TikTok, going back to TikTok real quick, where someone was making fun of the coronavirus and how the rest of the world is looking at it. And they're like, we look at America as America looks at Florida.
All right.
It's like,
It's
oh,
about to be very
wow.
accurate.
Very accurate. Very accurate. All right. So for the first one here, and we'll give the chat maybe 5 seconds after he. Hey, and Linda, she's been there 33 years in Florida, so you might have to come on the show sometime and tell some horror stories. So I will read a news headline, and you will tell me if it's real or fake. Okay. Florida elementary school teacher fired after bringing pet anaconda into class for kids to play with.
That's real.
Chat.
I feel like anaconda is a thing. Well, pythons getting loose, especially after Hurricane Andrew and stuff. It's like a thing.
I know releasing like snakes, like people get them and then they grow too big. And
Right,
then,
they put them in
and
the
then
Everglades.
And they put them in the Everglades, and apparently it's like a problem.
And now there's it's
But anaconda just wrap you up and kill you.
No, but I'm saying they were like literally getting to because they're not even supposed to be there. They're getting to points where they're just so
they're eating
big.
alligators.
Yeah,
they're so
they're
big.
literally killing alligators.
Wow, that's horrifying. All right, well, everybody's wrong. I made that shit up. So, made it up.
Okay,
All right, so
I bet you sure? I could Google that. And
You
I
might be,
find it.
you know what's funny is I probably should Google the ones I made up because they might be true. That's 100% true. I didn't do that much research, but yes. Okay, so next one here.
True. Right off the bat, you're laughing. It's true.
I don't know. He likes to laugh at himself a
true.
lot.
I like my own jokes. I almost laughed at the
He's
snake
probably
one.
really proud of it. So.
All right, so Florida man can't produce driver's license for police during stop, so he showed them his mixtape instead.
Yeah, true. That has to be true.
It's maybe one of the hardest I've laughed in weeks reading that news headline. That's 100% real. I can't even stop
It's
laughing. There's nothing funnier than me in the cops pulling you over, like, you have an identification? Nah, but I got this
my-
dope-ass mixtape. You know?
I got this fire right here.
My picture's on it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've done that because I've been asked for my ID, not a mixtape, but I've used my Facebook. Like I don't have my ID, but here's my Facebook.
That's true.
It's fair.
That's
It's
fair.
fair.
You can make a fake Facebook.
I guess that's a Florida thing.
I would.
Here's my. I feel like going into a bar, you'd be like, "Yo, look, my Facebook says I'm 22.
It's good. I'm good.
I'm good."
I'm
Like you
40.
can't make that up.
Yeah.
You can't just make up, put a picture on Facebook.
I just hope that this mixtape was like said his name like 11 times in the chorus, like you
like
know,
Jason Derulo
Yeah,
style.
yeah, just like my name is Mark. And he's like, oh, look, this is me. You know?
See, I'll sing the song for you.
Yeah, so that was really great. It's like to me it made me laugh because I feel like this guy's so proud of his mixtape. Like like maybe he didn't even hear the question. Do you like do you have an, what? I don't know.
Here,
Check out this
let's
mixtape.
Yo, officer,
Yeah.
let your friends know.
All right, here we go. Florida man steals BMW after being told he can't pay for it with food stamps. Real or fake? Florida man news.
Real.
I love that you're just gonna go real on everyone.
It doesn't seem so far out. Some of the stories.
I know. I mean, hey, look, I just made up a kid with an anaconda, so you don't know. But that's funny. All right,
Is it
Lamb.
fake? Oh, someone said fake.
I'm gonna say fake.
Somebody said fake.
I'm gonna
Somebody
say
said
fake.
sounds true.
I did hear a story about a guy who just recently purchased a Porsche and a Rolex with fake checks he printed at home.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like fake $60,000 check.
He
or
just
something.
like printed a check off his printer. I guess it made it look real enough, and they
Handed
took
to
it,
him and they walked
and then
out.
took the keys and drove off.
Yeah.
Is this in Florida?
No,
No, it wasn't.
not as far as I know. It could be.
Yeah,
though.
you know what I'm gonna say? I don't. We should fact check.
I'm just gonna say I don't know.
We should do some fact check. No, but that is that actually is 100% real. Florida man did steal a BMW after he was told that food stamps would not be allowed. I would love to have a real conversation with this dude and why he would think the food stamps would be somehow equatable with real money. It makes me laugh. All right.
How am I supposed to drive to the grocery store?
It's insanity. Like this, the level of insanity just makes me laugh. Okay, some of these I'm really gonna have to work on reading without laughing because there's actually some really funny ones for me. Okay, let's get serious. Man charged with assault with a deadly weapon after throwing alligator through Wendy's drive-thru.
Okay.
Dude, first off, that shouldn't trigger a story.
Triggers a story. I've done that. No, I just envisioned it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Oh,
I
Carl!
oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, the idea of they have an alligator being
I'm
tossed
just
through the
thinking
window.
like that is a great skit, and I
Who
want to
has
do it
that
now.
ready?
I just want to know how it's gonna play out in court. Like, what was his deadly weapon? An alligator. And the judge would be like, I'm not sure that even counts.
Threw it through a window. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is, I feel like I've seen this somewhere, but I don't know if it was like fake or if
Fake
it's
news.
real.
You don't know. Yeah, we need a fake news button. 100%,
yeah,
dude. We do need
we
a fake
do.
news button. I just would like to be like, that's fake news.
We don't want to promote that.
We'll get somebody else saying it. All right. Real or fake? What do you guys got at home?
I saw false.
I said false too.
I don't know why. I just want to say true. I
Yeah,
wanna say it's
you're a
real.
true writer. I'm with you.
I think it's true only because I think I did hear this story.
It is 100% real.
Yeah.
Somebody, yeah.
I think I read this
you
last
get
one.
Yeah, a little horn for Sean there. I couldn't. I read it like 11 times, and I was like, this guy did what?
Apparently, the Porsche was in Florida, according to Paul.
Oh my God! Of course it was, dude. Of course it was. Of course it was. Okay. Here else. What we got here? So many. Florida man tossed from Walmart after being enraged they wouldn't accept dead animal skins as payment.
I'm gonna go for false.
You go for false.
I think I'm also going false.
You're also going false? Okay.
I feel like they would have used the word pelts if it was an official story.
That's true. So I'm going to give a fart noise for me, a horn for you. It is false. However, it did make me laugh when I wrote it because it did kind of happen to me when I worked at Target. I worked at Target.
All right, we're going to need more information.
I worked at Target in the electronics section. Within like a week of working there, the kid that was my mentor showing me how to do it was fired for stealing money. He had been like kind of embezzling. I don't know what you call it. He was every time somebody would ring something up, he'd charge you $20 more or $10 more than it was worth, and then he'd take that money and put it on a gift card. And so he had like $10,000 on this Target gift card he was sending. Yeah, it was kind of smart actually. But anyway, he was fired, so I never got like the real introduction to the electronics. I was just electronic salesman immediately. So this guy comes in with a staff. That should already give you like a big red flag.
Like a wizard staff?
100%.
Yeah.
Like a 6 foot, 7 foot like stick, you know?
Gandalf style?
Gandalf's here.
100% Gandalf style. And proceeded to straight argue with me for like a solid 45. Not animal skins, but he had signed like Shaquille O'Neal rookie cards, and he had like a bunch of them.
Paul would have taken them.
And he was like, I don't understand.
George would've taken
He goes, if you look this up right now, this card is worth like $1,200. That TV is worth $800. You're making money. I was like, dude, I can't go to my boss at the end of the day and be like, yo, do you know what this is worth?
Yeah. I got these magic beans, bro.
Right? Like, it was just so absurd that I was like, look, I can't do that to you, bro. I'd love to look that card up, prove it, and make $400. Trust me,
Great,
but
go
like,
sell it and come back.
that's what I said. I was like, well, it's worth $1,200. Go sell the damn thing. Come back and give me $800.
Yeah, and then you'll still have $400.
It was insanity. It was actual insanity. Okay, back to the show. Here we go. All right. Florida man arrested after spending the night in Tampa Bay Zoo's polar bear exhibit.
Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna say
I'm
false.
gonna go true.
I'm going false. I think they would have killed him.
You would
If he
think
spent
that.
the night.
You would think that. Paul said true. He knows something. He knows.
Paul's Florida, so I feel like
He
this
knows
is
something
just
you
popping
don't.
up in
Yeah.
his
He knows-
daily like.
Yeah, he does something you
it's in,
don't.
like the local paper.
Yeah. Somebody said we should try to do the best UK accent. I don't know. I didn't prepare for this. The answer to that is actually fake. Made that up. Sorry.
I
No,
got it
yeah.
right.
If you were on, if I would give you a horn if you were on there, but it's Sean's turn.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I have to take this seriously. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm just like truing it.
Yeah, true and everything. All right.
Mambad, welcome to the chat. Where you been?
That's right. Florida man arrested in local park for practicing karate on swans. See, this is literally why I said, even like the ones I wrote, I was like, I had to take this seriously because I keep laughing at all of them. Yeah. So practicing karate on the birds in the park. He was arrested for it. Can't do it.
I feel like I've seen that here too.
Was he doing like Tai Chi or actual karate or was it Taekwondo?
He
What
was-
style? What style? Was it mixed martial arts? Was he
was-
just grappling?
He was using his hands to just chop necks off one at a time. I'm pretty sure. No, I have no idea.
if it includes chopping necks, I'll say false.
I'm gonna say more true. I'm gonna go true on this one.
Yeah.
That is true. Man does fighting the old birds. Loving it. Yeah, everybody gets a little thing down out. Just love that one. All right, ready here? We got another one for you. Florida man, tired of waiting at the hospital for a ride home, steals ambulance, drives it home.
False.
I'm going false only because
Yeah.
they don't really keep the ambulances at the hospital.
And you'd both be wrong.
Wow.
Sucker. That's a real story.
They left the keys.
Yeah. the dude
Well,
was
I
like-
don't think they. I think they have to leave. It's like police cars have the keys in them.
Yeah, I think it just
Like, because they have to be ready to go. Like, nobody can be like, oh, I left the
where are
keys
the
on the
keys at?
counter.
Yeah,
Like,
good
yeah.
point.
That's true. I actually, so I wish I could have pulled it up, but it would have made no sense for me to pull it up. The mugshot of this dude. Okay, obviously, it like looked like a Florida guy all the way through. But the best part about it was like the disappointment on his face. Like he just couldn't believe like they had an issue. He was like, this is so
Just
dumb.
trying to go home, bro.
Yeah, he looked kind of disgruntled. Like this is ridiculous, you know. Really funny story. All right, next one. What we got here? How many? I don't know how many more I have left here. Man arrested for posting nude pictures of himself around town with his phone number, looking for a girlfriend. Not a bad idea.
I know.
Lamb over here not even worried about true or false, just if this is a good
I'm just
idea.
like,
I'm like literally trying to.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I'm going true because I hope it's true.
Somebody was like, dang, that's what are you, in your birthday suit?
Say hi, Sean.
Hi.
Yeah, it is snug. That's a snug birthday suit.
What's up?
That's right. Well, we have...
Coda Bear?
For the
Yeah,
end.
Coda Bear.
Coda Bear. All right, so true or false? Man posted pictures around town.
I'm going true. 'Cause
True.
Like I said, I'm gonna go with it.
Black eye! No Leroy Jenkins has a fart noise coming at you guys. Sorry, I made that shit up myself. I know. That sounds like a good idea, though. It does sound like something that probably happened in Florida. I probably should have looked it up.
Yeah.
Did not do that. Last one and final one. I believe. Make sure I don't miss any of the good ones. God, there's so many good ones in here. Yeah, I think that's all of them. This one. Florida man drives date to sports bar on Walmart mobility scooter. So if you ever been to like a grocery store, they have those little carts that you can drive if
I'm
you're
going-
handicapped, and he drove his
I'm gonna
date.
say true because I've probably done that.
I'm going true only because I want to know the girl that's willing to sit in the basket.
Yeah, that's right. You'd have to sit in the basket, right?
You'd have to sit in the
Yeah, the other,
yeah.
it's not built for two. Unless he's sitting on his lap, but I don't
mean,
know.
like,
I don't think there's that
Was
much
it
room.
drive there or literally like just drive around?
Oh no, they drove to the bar.
Like he picked her up, like,
Yeah.
and then come out.
Left Walmart,
All
picked
right.
up his girl, and then drove to the bar.
True.
It's 100% true. Easy one, but I was like, these
I
people.
love
are,
that they went.
You know what it is? I almost gained respect for Florida out of these stories because the ingenuity on some of these people was really high. So that's what I actually enjoyed about.
Did he get in trouble like for stealing?
Arrested for stealing.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
I was gonna say.
Well, he was borrowing. He's just
Borrowing.
returning his. He'll return it
I
later.
think like 90% of the stories where people were arrested. I think that's the only reason they made it. But yeah, that was a really great one. So that was one of my favorites. That was Florida Man. So that was real or fake. We love to play that game. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the green screen for a second?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
Let's
that's
try
all-
it out.
that's
Let's
all
see
we
if
got
can-
left here.
Let's see if we can figure this
All right,
thing
guys.
out.
So this is something we just introduced on the last show. It is improv-y, so you know it's going to be random and weird. But we have a green screen, and we say, hey, why the hell not? We're going to use it. And we're just going to go up there. We have no idea what's going to be put behind us. Me and Sean are going to go up there. We have no idea what's going to be behind us. Lamb's going to give us a very basic scene to act out for 30 seconds, and hopefully it gets weird. So
boy.
Yeah, that's where we're going to go. I'm going to turn this light on over here. All right, Lamb, tell us.
All right, turn that TV away from us a little bit if you can. No cheating.
Oh, I can't cheat. That's right.
Yeah,
Dang it.
I don't know how to do this without breaking this TV.
that's all right. Oh boy. Seems like it'll work.
That'll do for now.
Yep.
I can still cheat, but I won't.
That's good.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
know, it's in here. Oh my God, we're all up in here.
All right, so
give us a test level in sound. We looking good? We sounding good?
hold on. Let me get you guys up. Now you should be good.
This is a great TikTok setup.
That is. This is a great TikTok setup. Yeah, you can do anything.
All right.
You could blow it out of water with a
Right?
green screen. That's a really good
They
idea.
actually just added that to TikTok, and they're
Oh, man.
pushing people who use
Damn,
it.
they're already ahead of me.
I know.
Lamb's over here working on something, so
There we go.
Okay, can you hear us?
Yeah, now you guys are great.
Okay, so we can hear us. So
All right.
apparently TikTok invented the green screen. I don't know if you know this. So
Oh, TikTok invented the green screen?
I mean, I invented their own green screen. So now they have one that people can use. So I'm kind of jealous.
All right, so Sean, the first two are dramatic.
Dramatic.
Since we heard you are quite the actor.
Okay.
Yes. Let me get that. There it is.
There you go. Focus. Sean, you just got back from war.
Whoa.
Oh.
Nick, you are his mother.
Of course I am. This 6'3" mother.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it?
That's it.
All right.
Okay.
Scene.
Son, I'm so glad that you're home.
Oh, Nick, you don't know what it was like out there.
You've done so many. Where are we? We've done so many rearrangements at the house here.
You
looks-
did?
It looks. Yes, I. After your father left, I just figured it would be better.
Wait.
It's chaos over
Dad
here.
left?
Yes. Well, you can see from the chaos, he just couldn't stand to be here anymore.
I actually think it looks quite nice.
Well,
There's so much going on.
There's just he became uncomfortable and we just
Lights
kinda,
everywhere.
There's lights everywhere.
There's lights everywhere.
Right.
Wait, is it the aliens?
To be honest with you, I haven't been able to see in years, so I'm not 100% sure where all the lights came from.
What?
We had some neighbors.
You got to take
moving.
control of this situation.
We can't get control.
Can't take control of the situation.
I let a bunch of neighbors in. And
I
think
just
they're-
came back from war.
I think they're rioting in my house.
This is how you let me come back home to this?
To all these-
To all these lights?
yes, there's all these lights, and I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
There's so much fighting going on.
I don't want any more fighting, Mom.
Well, this is the environment that you're gonna live in.
Mom, please change it
At least
for
they're
me.
not people.
I can't.
At least they're not
There's
people.
animals fighting behind us.
There's not people. I told you the aliens.
Aliens
Not
fighting behind us.
aliens.
The aliens are here.
Oh, there's so
I
much
just
metal,
came from war.
debris
Fighting
everywhere.
aliens.
Wait, robots fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I have never got. Can I see what actually it is?
Okay, wait. What are we doing?
There's robots fighting behind.
Is that where we're?
Yeah, that's where we're standing.
That's our house.
That's our house. Robots. That's just how.
That was the war.
That was that was war.
That was
robots.
war.
All right, give us the next one.
All right. The next one. Nick,
Yes.
you have gone to the office of Sean, the principal,
Wow.
because you have gotten into trouble.
Yeah. Doesn't specify what age.
Nope.
Yep. You know why you're here, right?
Mr. Renee, yeah, I pooped in the hallway.
You didn't really just poop in the hallway. You did more than poop in the hallway.
Yeah, I pooped in the hallway, and I pooped in the bathroom, and I pooped in the science class, and I pooped in a beaker.
And then where else did you poop?
I
Some people don't even think this is a problem.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
The poop thing or the video?
The video.
Look,
I'm
some
only
people-
giving cues on video.
Okay, people have irritable bowel syndrome. It's fine.
Yeah,
You know?
that's-
But you need to come to me. I'm your principal. You need to come to me, let me know when you need to go.
Yeah.
And not just go everywhere.
What about right now?
You need a cup? I could get you a cup.
Well,
Bright and beautiful.
It's bright. I mean, we're
Oh.
outside already, I think.
Well then,
so
you could right here looks
is
good.
there any kind of law against it?
No, I'll hide
There
you.
there is a law
Oh,
against
there
it.
is a law.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe I should
But
find
it's
a
not always
bathroom.
enforced.
Is there a bathroom around here,
No.
perhaps?
Do you need me to
It's on the streets.
So, okay, we're on the streets.
You take it to the streets.
No.
Maybe. I'm really trying to get a hint.
Okay,
listen,
wait. Are we trying to guess? I don't know.
Yes, we are
Okay.
trying to figure out something
Okay.
that was behind us. That would
So
help.
wait, but you're pooping,
Yes,
and we're
I'm-
outside.
I'm definitely pooping. We're definitely outside. We're definitely
And I'm a
sober.
principal.
There's a lot of variety.
There's a lot of
People put their own
Variety.
spin on it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Spin on it.
Okay.
You got it.
So wait,
So-
if I'm
It
a
definitely
principal-
identifies usually who it's done by.
If I'm a principal and you're pooping everywhere,
There's got to be one thing,
it has to be one thing.
which we all know what that is.
So are we at a school? We're at a
No,
school.
no.
I
Outside,
never-
some people do it at the school. They usually get in trouble.
Graffiti?
Yeah.
All right. So where are we behind this one? Let's see. Oh, they're graffiti, and that's kind of awesome, actually. Man,
Okay.
Man, if I'd have known that, damn, if I said I was pooping, I could have been graffiti.
Okay, so we need to also guess what we're. Okay, I'm getting this. I got this. I
This
got
is the
this.
final one, so this will be a good one. Back up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on
Oh.
the screen.
Oh, I think
That's
it's
all.
Yeah, good. Okay.
All right.
Good
Good enough.
Good enough.
All right, last one.
Yeah.
Nick, you are interviewing Sean
Alright.
for a outside of a concert venue.
Okay.
Sean,
Sean.
you have just witnessed the worst concert in history.
Okay. Yeah, we're here at the concert you guys just saw. We're not going to name names, and we're not going to tell you who it was because we're not 100% sure who it was. I'm here with local kids who just saw the concert. Not impressive. He said there was something wrong with it.
Awful.
Awful.
So bad.
So I'll bet. Would you think the voice was bad?
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
Did
Yeah.
Voice.
Voice.
Did you pay to come in?
I didn't.
Didn't. Oh, okay.
No.
Did you hop the fence?
I did. I hopped a fence.
Okay,
but
where
it's still a really. If you paid for this, get your money back.
Okay. Do you?
It's like the
awful.
Cold War in here.
It's Cold War.
Do you think there's any chance that this artist could ever make it as a singer?
Nope.
No.
They're definitely not a featured act.
Definitely not.
Not a featured act. Do you think this person could ever make it on YouTube?
Nope.
Well, I would hope he could make it on YouTube.
Kind of have a feeling it's me. But that's fine. Because he's not going to make it as a singer.
All right, that's good, folks.
Graffiti. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
So you found some old video of
Yeah. Oh, do you
Sean?
want to fix that? By any chance? Do you want to fix that?
Oh yeah.
Or we could probably live without it, but it's fine. Don't worry too much.
Somebody's bothered by the amount of tabs you have open.
Good.
Okay.
I like tabs.
Yeah, the amount of tabs open, they were pissed at. But you know what? Look, we need tabs. Sean fixing that. Look at Sean's already working.
Man, gotta hire him.
We'd love to have the third one to be kind of something ridiculous, and we said, man, if we can find a way to show him playing music, that would.
And we also wanted to transition into this.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's correct.
okay.
So we want to show you did have a band, man.
I did.
You did have a band, man.
The drive home.
The drive home. Do you still play?
Not really. I sing. You
Nice.
know, not as
So
much as I
did you
used to.
play in the band?
No, just
You
I
were
was
just the
lead
singer.
man. Yeah.
I always wish I could do an instrument.
Yeah.
So this is them in Moscow. That's
this
why
is
I
in
went Cold
Moscow,
Russia.
yeah.
Cold War.
Were you opening for somebody? Or this is yours.
Yes.
Yeah, we opened for the Backstreet Boys. We went on the world tour.
Wow.
So,
How did that actually come about?
A Craigslist ad. If you want to know really how it
Wow,
came about,
I
the
did-
very beginning was me answering a Craigslist ad for these two guys looking for a singer, and then we just
What was your first? What
dreaming.
was your first chance where that you thought, oh, we could actually get found, or was it never that, and you just automatic, and then just one day you ended up playing for the Backstreet Boys?
well, I'll be honest right now.
Yeah.
We rigged a system.
Nice, I
and
like
had
that.
a lot of people
Love rigging.
pretending a lot of people were voting for us, and we got on the Warped Tour. If a lot
That's
of people
so
remember Warped
smart.
Tour,
Yeah.
the Vans Warped Tour. We got on Vans Warped Tour because of that, and then we ended up getting some other things, and our manager had some connections, and we did the Duro Lupus Foundation. That's Howie from the Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
His sister died of lupus, and then every year they do a cruise. So he invited us on the cruise to play for everyone that goes on the cruise, and then they saw us and said, "Hey, do you want to come on tour with us?"
That's wild. That's actually
Yeah.
so wild. Did you spend any time with them, or is it completely separate?
Not really. I mean,
Not really.
We did a meet and greet real quick and
Okay.
everything, but it's literally from one place to the next, jumping on a plane. Like half the time, I don't even remember.
Where you were?
Where I
Yeah,
was.
that's wild. That was all paid for?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. That's really cool. Like that's one of those things that like I think most people in this world would at least like to have on their resume, but very few people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is cool. I like.
Yeah.
I like to like
So
bring
I
it
d-
up and say, "Hey, I did that."
Yeah. Of
So I
course.
didn't talk to Nick about this.
No.
Nick doesn't know what we're about to look at, but
Oh,
I
no.
found this,
Oh no.
and
Oh, you're good. It
let
just
the
looked
folks at home know. This still exists.
a MySpace.
My MySpace.
Wow, that is the most serious look I've ever seen on a
Oh
human being.
my. Look, that's some. Oh my lord.
Oh, is this the band here on the left?
Yeah,
some
that's,
band
that's the
guys.
original three.
Wow.
We're even on a local television. It's Deco Drive. It's like Entertainment Tonight,
That's
but for South Florida. We're
that's-
on Deco Drive. That's that other
That's
picture.
really cool.
And then there's that. I love
Wow.
that one.
I didn't even.
Sean
I-
performing.
I legit had no idea MySpace was even available anymore.
This one I
Look,
love.
look how corny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
That was your on-stage outfit, right?
Yep,
Probably.
that's-
Okay.
I
That
actually-
was kind of the thing back then, though, right?
Yeah, this was what, like 2007?
Yeah.
So this is of the time.
Of the times.
Yeah.
Kind of looks
So we'll give
like
that
182
a
on
bit
one.
of-
Baby.
Wow. That
I
was a
love the
serious
series.
band look there. You guys are rocking it.
Yeah.
And they were
Very
looking for
simple
a,
plan.
They were looking for a singer.
very
Okay.
Very, very simple plan. We said we were Hillary Duff meets Blink 182.
Well, yeah, that's kind
But
of.
we did a lot of our shows we did for charity. We did like a whole Relay for Life tour where we like just jumped around and did all these Relay for Lives, and like that's kind of what got us on the map.
That's
is
so
by
cool.
Performing for good causes.
That's really
So-
smart, actually. Yeah. No, yeah, that just one of those things. Like I said, I wish it was one of those things I wish I could do, but still very, very cool. All right, what else we got? That's pretty much it for today.
Well,
man.
there was a couple little tidbits
Oh, yeah.
that I wanted to throw in that
Please
just
throw.
didn't have any. These
Space.
are courtesy of your husband.
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
So
Again?
first, he told me that that you guys met at a gym. You used to work at a gym.
Yes.
So you apparently took your fitness pretty seriously at a point.
At a point.
I don't know what we're talking about, so
I know.
I'm excited.
You
Yeah.
don't. And apparently you entered a
Oh,
fitness competition.
You're not gonna show these.
I don't have the photos. I
Okay,
asked him. He
good.
wouldn't give them to me. But he did say it was a fun story, and I should
Oh
ask you about it.
It's so embarrassing. I mean, look, I am that person, and I will tell everyone out there and fight for it. If you want to do something, do it, and who cares what the outcome is? Just enjoy it.
Super facts. I love that.
So,
For real, I love that.
Look, I wasn't this big buff guy, but I got on that stage. I was ripped, but I was like next to everybody
Maybe
else.
the best strut on the stage,
Right,
right?
maybe the best strut.
Yeah.
I had the
But I
best
was like-
pose.
Did you get all tanned up?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool.
I totally. There's a picture where literally it was at Halloween because it was November 1st, the competition. So we went down to San Diego and we trick or treated with our nieces the night before. And literally, when I showed up, they were like, they didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And then in all our pictures, you couldn't see me. I was just wearing a Prince outfit. And that's all you saw because I was so tan.
So there are pictures that exist of this
There-
event.
there
And
are.
if he comes back on, we're gonna.
Yeah, we gotta
It's
find
so
him.
bad.
Yeah, we gotta
So
dig
funny.
deep. But
That's why, like I said, of all things, though, two things. One, if you're gonna pick something to go after, fitness is never really
I
a
know.
negative
I'm not-
place to
yeah.
go, right? But two, I mean, this is kind of the podcast. This is your thing. It's like if you love something, between your own head and everybody else, there's plenty of people saying no, right? But if you just go and try, even if it turns out to be a failure, one, you have a beautiful story from it, but two, I'm sure you learn a million things about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
And don't let anything hold you back. Like,
Yeah.
who cares? Just do it. Like, if you want to do something,
did you
do
get like
it.
a score, or how does it work? You just know who's first, second, and third, and you don't know after that.
did you come in last?
Yes.
I didn't know that part of the story. That's
But
right.
I got a
I didn't either.
trophy
Hey!
for participation.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I love it.
I would scratch that off and put first all day.
Yeah, no.
Actually, second. I would put second. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
I didn't
legal.
win.
Yeah.
You know, it was rigged. The judge's uncle
Yeah.
was
There's like 1,000
yeah, it was-
dudes
yeah,
there, and I came in second.
Yeah, big surprise is like the niece of the.
It turned into like a fighting at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to fight for. All right. So
All
what's
right,
the other tidbit?
the other tidbit I had to share because I thought this was hilarious. Your husband, apparently, again, you guys worked together at Crunch, and he said you guys kind of met out at some sort of band, some sort of thing.
performing.
Yeah, you were performing, and
He showed up.
He showed up and watched you, and then
I ignored
apparently
him.
ignored him for quite a while. And then
Months.
what happened?
Well,
Because I know.
I don't know.
okay, well, it's actually
parent-
really good. You want like the story? Of
I
how-
want to know what you said to him.
All right. Well, so this is how it went down. He shows up thinking like he's like hot stuff and everything. I'm like, pfft. Actually, at the time, I'm like, whoa, no, I'm straight. I don't know what you're talking about.
I got frosted tips. I got to be straight.
Yeah, I'm in a band.
Like it's chicks, all right.
This is cool.
Yeah.
I like boobies.
That's pretty funny.
And then, well, we worked at opposite gyms, same company, but opposite gyms. But I lived in Glendale at the time, so I always used to go to the Burbank one. That's where he worked. And I always used to work out there, and then it was just kind of like awkward. So I did a really cool, like it should be in a movie. Like I was walking out, and I turn around because he's working the front desk, and I said, "Yo, you still have my number?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Then use it." And I walked out.
I love the struggle.
That's exactly what your husband said. The same exact version of that story. We love the balls on it.
Yeah.
You know? Just,
You're like you have to walk out though because it's
Yeah.
either like puts a punctuation point like
Yeah.
an exclamation point on the move, or you walk out and you never see this person again, and at
Yeah.
least you've walked away.
yeah.
How quick do you think I got a text?
I would say
Ooh.
within 6 hours.
Wow.
Depending if he's allowed to text at work. That's the only
Nah.
reason I'm extending it out.
I would say
is maybe
30
like
minutes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
like if
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't text at work,
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
have been like right after work.
But I'm assuming it was a long time ago. Well, a while ago,
Yeah.
and a while ago people were less strict about phones. So that's actually really cool. Not to mention a lot of confidence, and it's a good story. So you
Yeah,
know,
it's a good story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really funny.
I loved it. So it's more just he said you were great and that you're a romantic and all sorts of good things about you. I was asking him to give me dirt on you, and he's like, "Oh, there isn't any."
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not sure if we're gonna have this guy. I
Thank
want to
you.
use any
Yeah.
dirt. All right, you have one more thing? You have
No,
one
I
more?
think it's just better.
Oh, you didn't have one more tidbit?
Oh, I do. Oh,
Come on,
thank God.
yeah,
He did
Wait,
tell me.
we're pointing at something?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, we have a gift.
Yeah, a gift.
I forgot all about the gift.
Gotcha.
So apparently, according again to your husband, when you were a young boy,
A young lad.
you did something, and you wrote yourself a check from Hollywood.
I did.
A small check?
$1 million.
Wow,
$1 million.
That's pretty good. That's
from
pretty
from Hollywood.
right.
Well, we wanted you to have
A big check.
What?
Yeah, there you are, dude. Yeah. 2 dumb idiots. You got $1 million idiot bucks.
Look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
So you've made it.
You've officially made it. There you
Okay.
are. There's your big check,
Look
dude.
at this right here. I made it.
You made
I
it.
made it, everybody.
You can cash those in at any idiot store, which there's not a lot of them so far. There you go. So
I love this.
Yeah, we had to
This
give
is
you.
awesome.
We had to get you a big check. There you go. You can thank Lamb for that. He was convinced that he could do it, and he did it. So I was very impressed.
Nick was not.
I was not convinced. He's like, all I gotta do is figure out the platform, print out 1 billion pieces of paper, and I was like,
Cut them, paste them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's very
A
cool.
lot more work than I anticipated.
Moneyinstructor.com bank. There they are.
Yeah,
Anywhere USA.
Thanks for the PDF, guys.
That's right. There you go. All right, so we're gonna end here on a segment that we always like to end on, because I like to get petty. So we do a quick petty story of the week. That's right. We're gonna do a quick petty story of the week. If you guys have a petty story, something you've done, a little prank or something, send it in. I do like humor, but I don't like it to be terrible and rude. So this story, I still have it pulled up. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there was a kid. He said that he was a kind of a brat in middle school and high school. He said he was one of the kids that was skipping class. He was smoking cigarettes in the bathroom. He said it was 7th grade, and he said he was constantly disruptive of class. Every one of his teachers hated his guts. But he said that legitimately he did it because I guess he was shy and he didn't want to be involved in class or something. So, but his music teacher, I guess he said Ms. Griner, had tried everything to try and shut him up, leave her class alone, and he was always kind of a pain in the ass. He said he did detention, all this kind of stuff. So he said on the one morning, the announcement speakers came on, and he said he was a complete F-up, like he never did anything right. And said they did the student of the month, and they said the student of the month for music studies, and they said there's his name. He said he froze, and he said, I couldn't remember doing anything good in any class I had been in, like let alone get like student of the month. And he said that for the rest of the day, his like punk ass friends were like teasing him, like, oh, you're like a suck up, like, and he went into the class, and the teacher apparently literally said to him, like, yeah, I did it because I knew you'd get made fun of. Like, that was like the teacher's way of like getting back to him was like actually doing something. Yeah, it's like actually kind of sticking it to him by being student.
love it.
I know, I loved it too. I thought it was so great. He was like, I'm gonna stick it to you. You're gonna get a praise, and you're gonna be embarrassed by it.
Whoa, little loser.
Yeah.
You're not really as cool as you say you are.
Smoking cigarettes and skipping school. Now you're the
Teacher's pet.
Yeah,
Teacher's
that's right.
pet.
That's exactly what happened. So I thought it was really funny. It's a really nice little burn for a petty story. Guys, I have had an actual blast today hanging out with Sean. Sean, one more time, throw in your plug if you got to, your movie, your where they can find you on TikTok, anything else you want to promote.
Well, all my social media handles is Sean Renzetti. SeanRenzetti.
There he is. And like Paul just put in the chat, Ramathorn, if you guys do have an Amazon Prime, you can connect it to this Twitch, and for absolutely free, it costs you no dollars. It just gives us a subscription. We really appreciate it. It does give us money to keep the show going, so we have to plug that. But honestly, Lamb, really nice job with the check. I had a really good time today. I think that's it, man.
Yeah, I had a blast.
I had an absolute blast.
Thank you guys so
folks.
much for having me on.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. We'll definitely have you back.
You were wonderful, Sean. You really
Oh,
were.
and keep your eyes out, folks, for YouTube from us and some TikToks from Sean.
That's right.
And
Absolutely.
maybe some cross-platform
Yeah.
integration.
That's right.
Yep.
Some-
Gonna do a little behind-the-scenes video. Might come out this weekend.
That's
Just throwing
true.
it out there.
That's right. Yeah, if you're a Sean fan, he's got a little behind the scenes of everything that went down today and how we kind of came to this point. So it's 2 in the morning over there. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, we really appreciate the listeners. Ramathorn, thanks for slapping that band hammer down as always. And we
Thank
will
you, everyone, for watching.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for hanging in. We was like an hour and 45 minutes, so I appreciate that. We will be back here every Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern time. I'm Nick.
I'm Kevin.
That's Sean, and we are the 2 dumb idiots plus 1 today. Thank you guys.
All right, guys, another great clip from our live stream. Make sure you check us out on Twitch.
Bow! And check us out on our podcast as well, wherever podcasts are podcasting.
Don't forget to subscribe. I think it's over there.